Like, I love stuff. In fact, the only thing I love more than stuff is actually free stuff. And that's why I'm a communist, because I love free stuff. And so the government is, of course, in the last election, obviously communists won. We have a communist president, and the Communist Party is trying to take the Senate right now. So the communists in government are saying, we're going to give everyone in government $600, right? Because obviously we're all flush with cash. And the best way to give, more people more cash is just free $600. I know right now I'm a working class American, right? Some would even say I'm on the lowest rung of the ladder, but we're in the richest country in the history of the world, right? So clearly my savings account, I've got so much money, I couldn't even count it all, right? That's how much money I have. That's why I have to have a savings account, because I can't possibly count all this money that I've got, right? So yeah, the government's giving us $600. And when I say that, I'm not even going to bother reading this article. Who cares? It's from USA Today. Who gives a shit what USA Today has to say, right? Look at this. Look at this image, right? You see this image? I can't even open this image in a new tab, right? Oh, because it's a video. That's why? Of course, right? The only good part about this page was the image with Ben Franklin and a mask on. And now I can't even get it back. I'm trying to refresh and it won't come back. So thank you, USA Today. Fuck this bullshit. But anyway, let's talk. Speaking of fuck this bullshit, right? What the fuck is this bullshit? Serious. Okay, so the government, right, of the United States of America, which is, the country that unfortunately I happen to reside in, is giving us $600? What? I know, right? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And you want to know what I think about these $600?
Bad deal. Should have never been thought of. And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint, when they thought about it.
That's what I think about $600. Should have stopped at the deal standpoint. And the idea that it did not stop at the deal standpoint, where they thought about it, that leads me to believe that these guys are dumb as hell. They're dumb as shit. Let me put this back on, right? Just because, that way I have something on the video feed. Look at this. Look, this got, the whole fucking, I just want that Ben Franklin image back. And of course, there's no, seeking. Yes, there is, actually. Is there a Ben Franklin here? What the fuck? Okay, let's get some avocados on the screen. But anyway, you know my opinion on this. $600? Are you kidding me? We got $1,200 when only, I think, when did we get $1,200? What was the death count at that point? Wasn't it 15, 20,000 or something when we got the 1,200? I did refresh the page, dude. It's gone. It's gone. The shit's gone. Look, I'm pressing F5. It's going to make your head spin how many times I press F5. Do I have to clear my fucking cache to get the Ben Franklin back? I don't know. But my point, yeah. So we got $1,200 when this pandemic was still kind of an unknown quantity. We knew it was a big deal, right? But it was still we didn't really know how big of a deal it would be. And they gave us $1,200. Right? Now, obviously, they wanted to do that as a cover for the biggest upward wealth transfer in American history. Duh. No shit, right? But you're going to tell us, right? You're going to tell us that we survived, right? Friends of ours are dead. Family members of ours are dead. We are barely surviving. And you're going to give us less money? What? An eviction moratorium expiring this month is going to leave upwards of 10+ million people without a home by January, by the time the president-elect is sworn in, right? And you're only going to give us $600, right? People have upwards of $5,000 in back due rent that they can't pay for because they don't have a job, and you're going to give us $600 fucking dollars? What? What? I reiterate this.
Dumb people, liberal people.
I seriously, and the Democrats, right? They're pretending this is a win. They're oh yes, we got the bipartisan, oh yes indeed, oh man. What the fuck? Bipartisan? I don't give a shit. More die partisan, because we're all gonna fucking die in this fucking hellhole disaster, right? But again, this is, they don't want you to get, they don't want you to think, oh shit, the government might help me out. They want you to know that the government doesn't give a fuck about you. That's what this is. This is chump change. What I say, right, is fuck this Medicare for all floor vote thing that Jimmy Dore is going on about. I say we use our stimulus check, we all fly to Washington, and we sit down in front of the Capitol and not move for as long as it takes until we get what we deserve. Because this shit, let me just tell you, it's no good. It's no good. That's what I have to say about that. Hopefully everyone enjoyed my fiery speech, right? There you go. See? That's what I do. I'm a speecher. I'm a speaker. That's what I do. I speak. No, but seriously.